Hi ladies, it's Elisa and I am here for another baby bump day. Today I am 34 weeks and 4 days? 34 weeks and 4 days. And I'm going to actually be going over week 33, which was a pretty big week because it was my baby shower week. So, yeah, I'll just jump right in. So the biggest thing that happened is at 33 weeks and 6 days on this past Saturday, I had my baby shower and it was so much fun. It was probably even better because I really didn't have to do anything. My mom really she was a rock star, and everyone from my family, my mom's side of the family and my dad's side of the family, my mom kind of assigned everybody out a thing. They volunteered obviously to help, but my aunt prepared food, my other aunt provided beverages, one of my other aunts provided a chocolate fountain, and my mom worked with a woman they used to go to her church to build the cake. And I'm going to insert a bunch of pictures here at the end of this video so you guys can get an idea of what it looked like. It's mostly just going to be pictures of me and Brian and decorations, but because I don't like posting pictures of my extended family without their permission. But it was really great, and the decorations were great. The whole theme was once upon a time, and because I'm a huge reader, and which I'm sure I've mentioned to you guys before, and the invitation was so adorable. I wish I could show you guys it, but it has my aunt's address on it, and I didn't want to include that. But the front of it looks like a vintage book, and it says The Tale of Sawyer James, and the inside is, a story about a little paragraph about how there's a king and queen, and they finally had an heir on the way, and it's just very sweet. And it was perfect. My mom actually is friends with a graphic designer, and they did it together. So it was perfect. Everything about the day was perfect. It wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold. It was a great California day. And my uncle and his wife actually hosted it at their house in their backyard. It's perfect for entertaining. And so even though we invited 130 people, I think, and we're just really open about it. Bring your kids, bring everyone. About 70 or 80 showed up, so it was a day. There was some parts of that day that were they're packed with people, but luckily people came in shifts. I'm sure it's like most parties do, because we wanted a Jack and Jill shower. We wanted it to be more like a barbecue and just a big fun event, and it was great. So yeah, and the shower was great, but I really can't say that enough. But I do have to admit that the night before I did have a little moment where I cried, because all those reservations that I had had about having a shower kind of popped up right there at the last minute. I didn't even realize that it was going to happen, and it did. And I just had this moment of, what if something does happen, and there's something happened that we couldn't see on an ultrasound or something, and we lose him, and then we've got this whole house full of baby stuff, and just that I don't think will ever go away. As a mother, I think in his life, but I'll probably always be worried about him. But that struggle and that fatal diagnosis at 18 weeks will never, that scar is deep. And it's just a deep, big scar, and I don't think that I'll ever fully recover until I have him here with me. But I did have just a panicky moment, and luckily Brian talked me down. There's no reason to think that Sawyer's sick now. We have an ultrasound every 2 weeks, and he looks fine. He's measuring fine. And so, I just have to be brave. So I did have that moment, but the shower was so perfect, and I thought that I was a champion because I made it all day. I think the shower started at 1, and we didn't leave there until excuse me, probably 8:30. So I was on my feet a lot, but I was really good about sitting down, really good about staying in the shade. Not so great about drinking water until like the last 2 hours of the party. I realized I really hadn't been going to the bathroom or anything, so I had a panicky moment, but then started chugging the water bottles and felt great. But what else do I want to tell you guys? Really, that's the only thing that happened. I mean, that week, that was the end of my 33rd week. So, the 33rd week was, we had a hot, like a few hot days there, and I have never been so hot in my life. Guys, never been so hot. So I did have a few nights in there where it was really hard for me to sleep. I mean, I'm waking up every 2.5 hours to go to the bathroom anyway, but just tossing and turning just because I couldn't get comfortable, and it was just hot. And I haven't had any problems with sleeping, but the heat really does just sucks it right out of you. I'm like a constant heater. I'm always warm. But that is really the only symptom that I've been having. You know, if I stay on my feet for too long, or if I'm trying to bend over and do laundry and organize because I'm nesting, then my lower back starts hurting, and I do get lightning crotch. I don't think there's a medical term for that, but any woman who's had it knows it. And if I wait too long to go to the bathroom, that final walk to the bathroom is painful, because it feels like the baby's bouncing right on my bladder. And he's just getting big. His kicks are starting to turn. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. His kicks are starting to become less cute and more, oh my goodness, just knocks the wind out of me. But I still really enjoy him moving around, and he is still just in there kicking and kicking and kicking. He's such an active mover all day long. Luckily at night he really does settle down. Usually he wakes up again right when I'm trying to go to bed, like at 9, but he doesn't stay awake for very long, and that's because I think he sleeps. I mean, he's awake most of the day, so you know, some people are saying, oh, that's great. Maybe after he's born, he'll keep up that pattern. But a lot of people just as many people are saying, no, that's not going to happen. Don't get used to it. So, yeah, that's really my only symptom. Hot and just general, you know, kind of getting just uncomfortable, discomfort. Yeah, and I've been thinking my nails have been growing a whole lot. They're pretty long, and I feel like my hair is getting pretty long. Because I feel like I just cut it a few months ago, and it's already, you know, grown a couple inches, I think. But yeah, typical pregnancy stuff. And I am getting a few little pink stretch marks up higher on the top half of my stomach. I'm still just using conditioner, like when I'm in the shower, on my stomach, and I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's the only thing that doesn't make me itch. I tried, you know, the Palmer's, you know, lotion, and I can't get over the smell, and so I tried just using Aveeno, but I don't really like the way it makes me feel tacky and sticky either, so, you know, I've just given up on the lotion on the belly and continued with the conditioner. But in the pictures, you guys, I'll insert at the end, I'm going to start with a picture of my belly shot for 33 weeks, and that dress, the blue flower dress, is the dress that I wore at my shower, which you'll see in all the pictures that I will insert afterwards. My mom's cake making friend made the cake into shapes of books, which is super awesome. And each book, you'll see there's 3 books stacked on top of each other, and each book's a different flavor, which was really fun too. And you'll see there's a little tiny marzipan baby on the very top, and she's being stood over by a little tiny boxer dog that's Brindle, and that's our dog Stella. So I thought that those were all very cute touches. And the books are The Frog Prince and The 3 Little Pigs and Peter Pan. And so she actually made a little frog prince and 3 little pigs and stuff out of marzipan. It was super fun. And I will actually insert also pictures of, I think it's pictures of us opening up presents. And you'll see Brian holding up this big piece of long plank of wood, and I wish I had a picture of the front of it for you guys, but I forgot to take one. It's actually, oh no, I might have one, but I'll look. And it's a measuring tool, so you don't have to write it on your wall. Like, it's something you can take with you to measure your child as he or she grows, and that my mom and Herb actually, my mom and my stepdad Herb actually make. So it was really great. It has our favorite book, that, you know, I Love You to the Moon and Back, and or I Love You So Much. But yeah, so I just wanted to do that so you guys could see that. Oh, and some pictures of the nursery. And, you know, it's not really a nursery, I guess. He is sharing, he will be, when he's finally in his own crib, he will be sharing a room with Drew. And she's our 13-year-old daughter, at least temporarily, because she sleeps like the dead, so I'm really not worried about him keeping her up. But yeah, so we set up his furniture in his crib all over there, and people were so generous at the shower. I mean, we got so much stuff. Sawyer is tricked out with clothes and shoes and books, because part of the invitation said, you know, bring a book instead of a card. And even though some people did bring cards, a lot of people brought books, and we've got so few duplicates. It was so great, because everyone just kind of brought the books that they loved to read their children, or, you know, that they loved reading as children. And the books ranged in ages from like the cardboard hard books for infants and toddlers to like thin, you know, like elaborate pop-up books that he won't be able to look at until he's a little bit older or with mom's assistance. But yeah, so 33 was a busy week, and more stuff happened in 34 weeks, and we're almost done with 34 weeks, so I will update you guys with that in my next video, which hopefully will be soon, because I will be going on maternity leave about a week early. So hopefully I'll be able to stay more on top of this kind of stuff. Sorry that my YouTube channel's been a little bit slacker and late with my updates. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll be talking to you guys, and stay tuned for those pictures that are going to be popping up right after this. Thanks, guys. Bye.